It is Tuesday, December 11. The consideration of the 2019 budget estimates continued today in the Committee of Supply. Here is what you need to know. More than $17 billion was today approved for capital and current spending by the Ministry of Agriculture in 2019. The National Drainage and Irrigation Authority to take over primary drainage in the capital city. Felicia Valenzuela has our first report.
Minister of Agriculture Noel Holder says the decision follows recommendations made by a cabinet subcommittee which recommended the change in how drainage is managed in the capital city in coastal Guyana.
Of not only the declared but the undeclared drainage and irrigation areas to NDIA, and also for the primary drainage in the Georgetown area, which means that come January the 1st, if the budget is approved, of course, the NDIA will be responsible for all the main canals to ensure that and the outfall channels are clean.
In addition, Minister Holder says part of the agency's capital budget will see the acquisition and installation of mobile pumps to alleviate flooding around the city.
When the pumps come in from India, 4 mobile pumps will be allocated to Georgetown. The internal ward drainage will be the responsibility of the Mayor City Council. But certainly, prime drainage will be NDI's responsibility, and you should see a tremendous improvement in the drainage of Georgetown and hopefully the entire coastal area commencing 2019.
The Committee of Supplies of the National Assembly today approved more than $17 billion for the 2019 capital and current expenditure of the Ministry of Agriculture. Among the agencies which have received approval are the Fisheries Department, the Guyana Livestock Development Authority, NARI, and the Hydrometeorological Department. Reporting for InfoHub, Felicia Valenzuela.
Defending his ministry's $6.8 billion budgetary allocation for 2019, Minister of Foreign Affairs Carl Greenidge said the administration is committed to advancing the country's multilateral, regional and bilateral trading interest. Felicia joins us again.
Minister Greenidge was at the time responding to a question raised by the opposition about increased allocations for the ministry's foreign office, which is responsible for promoting economic diplomacy. The minister explained that this increase is in keeping with an arrangement between the government and the Economic Commission for Latin America and the Caribbean, ECLAC, for working jointly on the fashioning of planned foreign trade policy, as well as a number of other services like the establishing of an exporter database, a national trade informational portal, and possibly a trade magazine. Meantime, questions raised by opposition MP Gail Teixeira about the decrease from $3.7 million in 2018 to zero in 2019 for the CARICOM Observer Mission. The minister said this was due to an issue at the CARICOM level.
Participation in the observer missions is a function of 2 things. One is the elections themselves that have been called, and 2, those for which CARICOM has agreed they'll participate. Now, in 2019, I believe, and I don't remember exactly, at least one of the missions called for by CARICOM at the level of the foreign ministers, CARICOM together couldn't agree on the participation in that mission. So a limited number of countries participated, and as regards the other elections, I think we were perhaps unable to provide the types of skills that were needed for that team.
The minister also stated that Guyana has a credit brought forward from 2018 to the tune of $16,000 plus US. Reporting for InfoHub, Felicia Valenzuela.
Minister of Finance Winston Jordan has refuted statements of a Kaieteur newspaper article published today under headline 2019 budget pushes Treasury overdraft to $210 billion. Minister Jordan said a statement credited to former Auditor General Anand Gulsaran is misleading and devoid of facts.
I was first alerted that this article would be coming out yesterday when the Kaichur News reporter messaged me asking me for a comment. And she said she was going to be bringing out this article that the former Auditor General said that with this budget 2019, the overdraft will be 210 billion next year. So obviously I was very concerned. So I immediately messaged the governor of the bank last night. And he was able to indicate to me that as of December the 7th, the overdraft limit, the overdraft on our account at Bank of Guyana, which is called the Consolidated Fund account, was 62 billion, 156,904,935 dollars. This morning, again, he sent me another message saying that as of yesterday, December the 10th, the overdraft limit at the Bank, the overdraft at Bank Guyana was 60 billion, 258 million, and $36,100. Now, I don't know where Mr. Gulsuran got his figures. I don't know what the interpretation of our accounts at Bank Guyana is being used, but to move from 60 billion to 210 billion next year is not only a stretch, I think it's a mile.
More on this story can be found on our website and social media page. The Department of Public Information has clarified several erroneous articles published in sections of the media. Anara Khan has the details.
Following Monday's consideration of estimates for the Prime Minister's Secretariat, several media houses have published articles framed in a way meant to misinform and deceive the public. One such article concerns the dismissal of the Commissioner of Information and the non-allocation of funds for his office. Prime Minister Moses Nagamutu explained to the Committee of Supply the Commissioner of Information was dismissed after rendering his office dysfunctional and added that funds were in fact allocated under another line item.
There was no allocation for the Commissioner of Information. The Commissioner having been dismissed for rendering his office dysfunctional. He has rendered no report, has provided no account of what he has done, and no provision has been made on the 6321, but we are re-examining the issue of the Office of the Commissioner of Information on the 6284.
Another article circulating online deals with the allocation of funds for the services of a graphic artist responsible for laying out the department's 7 publications. It was alleged that DPI engages the loan services of a high-ranking executive of the Alliance for Change, who is also the spouse of the editor-in-chief and acting deputy director. In a release today, DPI clarified that for the year 2018, the services of 5 graphic artists have been engaged, 4 of whom also worked on the publications. In addition, the graphic artist named in the article provided services to DPI well before his spouse came into the employ of the department. Any insinuation that his spouse influenced his engagement with DPI is false. The release also stated that DPI recognizes the right of all Guyanese to work and proudly has on staff persons of various political persuasions, religious beliefs, and ethnicities. For InfoHub, Anara Khan.
Still to come, Saro deputy clarifies erroneous Guyana Times article and ExxonMobil donates equipment to UG faculty. Stay with us.
Dogs again, and no mailbox.
Don't let this happen to you.
I'm so happy that I get this mailbox. Now I get an arm of mails. You know how much times GPL come and disconnect me life because I couldn't get my bill? I didn't notice. Anyways, girl, the post office encouraging all residents to install a mailbox so they can improve their service to us.
Get your mailbox today and help the Guyana Post Office to serve you better.
Welcome back. The State Assets Recovery Agency, SARA's Deputy Director Aubrey Rettmeyer, has dispelled as nonsense a Guyana Times article published today headlined SARA Director Takes Home $4.7 million, Assistant $3.3 million monthly. Rettmeyer, who spoke with the media today, explained that the Director of SARA receives a monthly salary of $1,080,000 inclusive of allowances, while the Deputy director's salary stands at $780,000 per month, and this figure also includes allowances. Redmeyer further chided the Ghana Times newspaper for publishing the article without accurately reading the charts presented in the Committee of Supply. He clarified that the figures quoted in the news article is reflective of the emoluments when gratuity, vacation, and other allowances are included and not the monthly salary as the article falsely claims. The University of Ghana's Faculty of Natural Sciences was given a boost with the donation of over $8 million in equipment by ExxonMobil. Neola Damon was at the presentation and filed this report.
This donation was made following a request after a fire in 2015 destroyed the section of the Faculty of Natural Sciences that housed the equipment for various departments. Professor Ivelaw Griffith, Vice-Chancellor of the university, says that this initiative is one which highlights the determination of the department to reinvent itself and build new partnership while doing so.
It matters that the investment ExxonMobil, along with the university, is making in this donation is a recognition, as the Dean said, of the vital importance of rebuilding physics in a significant way. Not only physics qua physics, but physics because of the importance of other enterprises on the university.
Rod Henson, country manager for ExxonMobil, says it has been envisioned that Guyana will develop beyond its current stature, and initiatives such as these will ensure all are prepared to benefit from the expected future economy.
Education is a fundamental building block of individual opportunity. And STEM skills in particular are critical to ensuring that today's students are going to be prepared for those future opportunities, those jobs of the future, both in Guyana and in the broader world. Support in this area, in fact, is really a strategic investment in the future generations of Guyana. And we're proud to be part of this important project that will continue to advance math and science education here at UG.
Among the highly specialized equipment purchased was a Beta multi-purpose comma corrector, a wireless temperature sensor, a demo mirror concave, one Meet Series 5000 HD 6-day eyepiece kit, one Orion XX 16G Go-To Truss Dobson Ian telescope, among others. Neil Dimon, InfoHub.
And in our final report focused on delivering occupational and technical training to young people in various communities, the Board of Industrial Training has provided technical tuition to more than 190 youths at Leonora in Region 3. Details from Ayana George.
At Monday's graduation ceremony for the 192 students, Vice Chairman for Region 3, Sheikh Ayub, stated that the Board of Industrial Training provides a second chance for a bright future and reminded the graduates that their contribution is necessary for the development of the country.
We need to share our skills with the community, society, and the country at large. We have to recognize, out of concern, the BIT was established to create the said opportunity that you are given to develop skills in various fields. Therefore, because that opportunity was given to us, and we are blessed with that specific skills, we should be conscious citizens of this country and recognize that we need to give back.
Regional Executive Officer Dennis Jaikaran noted the various skills the BIT program enables trainees to develop.
After your specific training, you can either open your own workplace, so to speak, be self-employed. You can go on to institution of higher learning. You can place yourself in groups and be able to have a loan from somewhere so that you can start a business.
Jaikaran said that the BIT program teaches all trainees the necessary skills, knowledge, and attitude to propel them upward in society. He urged the graduates to be alert and prepared for the emerging oil and gas sector. Jaikaran reassured that the BIT program will expand its training for employment within the sector in 2019. The graduates completed courses in data operation, general office administration, motor vehicle servicing, plumbing, welding, metalwork engineering, electrical installation, garment construction, and information technology. For InfoHub, Ayana George.
In your green tip of the day for the holidays, start with minimal packaging. Use recycled content wrapping supplies or skip the wrapping altogether for a sleeker gift-giving look. If you send physical cards, send cards that are paper, not plastic. Be sure to recycle all paper and cardboard, reuse empty chocolate and candy tins, and donate your old items and unwanted gifts. Here's a reminder to check your TV schedules for more budget and focus programs where various ministers discuss measures and sector allocations of the 2019 budget. That's all for this evening. Connect with us on WhatsApp, like and subscribe to our Facebook page for notifications. You can also follow us on Instagram for updates and visit our website at dpi.gov.gy. Your bridge and weather reports are up next. Goodbye.